Hello guys, welcome back again with me. So in this video I will give you some presentation and practice about network system administration. In the last video I was giving you some learning material about lab setup, and now I will give you some learning material about basic configuration, which is the chapter 15. So let's go to the video. So in the chapter 15, which is basic configuration, I will practice about the host configure, and I will determine an IP address on the topology, and I will configuring IP address on the router Debian, and also I will configuring IP address on the server. So for the first one, it is host configure. So host have two types, which is only host, which is the name of the the name of the device, and there is also host names, which is the name of the device that will get known on the internet or will known on the network. So in here I will set the host names first on the router Debian, but first you have to go into the root access, which is I will using root pasu and then the password. So in here I'm in the root password, the root user. I can set the host names and also hosts, but before I configure it I will explain first. So there is root at Debian. For the root it is the name of the user, and the at Debian it is the host name. To configure the host name, you can use hostname ctl and then set hostname, which is in here. I will set it into the router Debian like this. You can easily using like this, and when I check again, it has been changed into the router Debian for the host names. Is the first method, and then there's also this other method to configure the hostname. So in here for the router Debian, it has successfully has been set for the hostnames. And next one I will use the second method on the server Debian. I will log in to the root first, and then the password it is this one. And then in here I will use the other one using nano, and then slash. For the host name it is located in the /etc and then host name. So when you type it like this, you will get open into to a file of the host name, which is this one, and I will change it into srv1 Debian. Then I will Ctrl X, Y, and then Ctrl X again. Oh sorry, enter. Then when I go again with hostname ctl, as you can see right now the hostname ctl, and as you can see right now the hostname has been changed into the server1 Debian, but on the transaction hostname is still Debian. And wait, I will check on the router Debian again. Name ctl. For the static hostname, it has been changed into to the router Debian. So I think to set the hostname, you better use hostname ctl and then set hostname. I think you better using like this, srv1 Debian. We'll check again, and hostname ctl. And as you can see, the static host name has been changed into the srv Debian. But actually, when using nano and then /etc/hostname is still the same, like using hostname ctl, set hostname, and then the hostname that you want to set. It's still the same, guys. And the next one, I will practice it on this server to Ubuntu, which is in here. I will login into the root first, and then the password, and it is the same like for the root. It is the name of the server. Wait, I cannot. Sorry if it's too small. I don't know. I cannot zoom in. Never mind. And in here I will set the hostname using like the same method as before, which is using hostname ctl and then set hostname. For the name I will use srv2 Ubuntu, and I will check hostname ctl. As you can see right now, the hostname has been changed into the srv2 Ubuntu. And the next one, I will set the host on the server to Ubuntu server 1 Debian and also in the router Debian. So to configure the host, I will open the router Debian first, guys. I will clear it. So as you already know, for the location of the hostname, it is located on the /etc/hostnames like this, which is in here router Debian. And for the host, it is also located on the /etc, but the difference is on /etc/host, like that. So which is like this. And I will configure the host. So I will open the host while using nano /etc/host. And in here there is 2 IP, which is the IP of the localhost. But before I configure it, I will explain the function of the host. So for the function, when you want to ping to this IP, which is 127.0.1.1, you can use the name. Which is you don't need to type the IP. You can just type like ping and then Debian or whatever. But before I change the name of the host, I will try to ping to this IP, which is using like this and like that. And as you can see, it is successful. And I will try to ping into the I will try to ping to the wait, I will check again. We will ping to the Debian, ping and then Debian. It should be work, and as you can see, it is also successful. So that is the function of the host, and I will configure the host in this topology. For the Debian server, for the router Debian, I will set into router Debian again. So in here, I will open the file again, nano /etc/host. In here, I will add And for this one, I will change it into only router Debian. Then I will Control X and then Y. Enter. And right now, I've been changed the host into router Debian. I will check it again, cat, and as you can see, it has been changed. So in here, I will try to ping to the routerdebian.smk.id, and also I will try to ping into the IP of this one, 1.1. First, I will try to the IP first, and it should be work. And as you can see, it is working. Oh yeah, I forget to tell you that for the O.0 one, which is the localhost, it is the IP of the loopback. And I think I will not. Sorry, it is the IP of the localhost, and I think I will not set anything about that. And I will try to ping by the name, which is the router Debian, and it should be work. And as you can see, it is also working. So that is the function of the host, and I will do it again on the server 1 Debian and also server 2 Ubuntu. Nano and then /etc/host. I will change it for this one. I will change into srv1 srv1.debian. Oh, my bad guys. srv1.smk.id tab and then srv1 debian $x and then y. Enter. And also I will try on the server 2 nano and then /etc. It's so small guys. And then host. In here I will change into Ubuntu srv1 to Ubuntu and .smk.id tab and then srv2 Ubuntu, then Control X, Y. So that is the function of the host and also host names and how to set it. And the next one, it is determine an IP address in the topology. So I will set the IP address from server from the router Debian, which is in here. I will open my topology, which is the IP from the host OS. It is connected into the host only adapter, which is adapter 1 into the router Debian. And I will set the IP on this adapter, and I will also set the IP in this adapter and also this one. But I think for the client Ubuntu, which is the Ubuntu GUI version, I will not set it. So I will just set on this one, which is into the server 1 Debian and also server 1 and also server 2 Ubuntu. So in here, which is I will use this study case, which is from the host OS. It is connected into the router Debian, and from the router Debian it will connected into the client Ubuntu and also into the server 1 Debian and server 2 Ubuntu. In here I will add some IP in here. Oh yeah, for this IP, it is you have to adjust it with the adapter host only adapter on your laptop. To check it, you can use WinR and then in cpl, and you can see in here VirtualBox host only network. I will open it and you can open the detail. So this is the IP of the host only network on my laptop, which is 56 and then .1. I will close it and I will set in here 56 1 56. So that means in here I will just set it by 2 like this. And also for the prefix I will use /24. So in here I was defining, or I was determine an IP address on the topology. So this is the IP address that I will use in this topology, which is there is this one on the host OS and this one for the adapter one, which is here is the IP from router Debian that connects to the host OS, and this is the IP that connects to the client Ubuntu, and this is the IP that connects to the internal network that has 2 servers in it. So that is the determine an IP address in the topology. And the next one I will configuring IP address on the router Debian, which is in here. I will set the IP that connects to the adapter 1 and adapter 2 and also adapter 3. In here I will open it. Wait, I will check my VBox first. For the server 1 Debian, it is connected into the network of net2. And I will open my router Debian. We will open the settings. I will see the network for the adapter 2. Then it is on the adapter 3. The net2 is on the adapter 3. Oh yeah, I forget to tell you why I'm not set the Ubuntu client, because for the GUI version I still don't know, and I think if I practice it again, it's still the same like, and I set it on the server 1 and also server 2. So for the Ubuntu client, which is the GUI version, I don't think I will practice it. Maybe I will practice it but later. And in here I will set the IP address on the router Debian first. So to configure it, I will check the IP first, which is using IP address. And as you can see, there is inet6 and post3, and then inet6 again, and post8, and also npost9. For the npost3, here is the adapter 1, and then the npost8, here is the adapter 2, and for the npost9, it is the adapter 3. So, and in here I will set the IP address on that npost3. For the npost3 until npost9, I will set it. And for the LO, here is the loopback, and I will not set that IP. And to configure the npost3, npost8, npost9, you can use nano and then /etc. Wait guys, etc/network /interfaces and enter. And right now I've in the settings for the that I will set it is on the primary network interface. So I will set the npost3 first. For the npost3, for the allow hot plug, I will just delete it and I will change it into auto. So when I run this router Debian, I will not need to set it again. And for the interface, here is npost3. For the inet, it is not DHCP, but it is static. and I will enter, and I will add the IP address, which is in here tab and then addresses, address, and then in here I will set the adapter 1, which is that means this one IP 56.2, and then enter, and I have to add the net mask because it is using /24, so the net mask it is this one .0, and also you have to add the gateway. I think I have to add the gateway, and here I will use gateway, and then so that means the gateway it is going to here 56.1, then X Y, and next one I will set the IP address that connects to the Ubuntu client and the internal network of net2, which is server 1 Debian and also server 2. I will open again the nano/etc/network/interfaces, and I will add again auto and post egg. It is not O but using 0, and post egg, and then eface that means interface, and post egg in net static. In here it is static, and enter again, tab address. I will add the IP that connects to the Ubuntu client, which is 10.1. Then don't forget net mask, which is 24. It is this one .0. For I will set the endpost 9, which is auto, and then endpost 9, enter, eface and post 9 init static, and then address. I will use this IP. The net mask it is using 255. Sorry, I forget to type net mask. Then I will Control X, then Y. So this is how to configure the IP on the router server, and then I will Y and then enter, and I have to run the this IP. So I have to use using systemctl restart, and right now I've already found how to restart it. So you have to type systemctl and then restart. It is to restart the file of the /etc/network/interfaces. So to restart the networking, you have to type it like this, because I'm using Debian 12. Restart systemd and then network negative network d .interface .service, and that is how to restart the network. And right now I've successfully set the IP on the router Debian, and I will try to ping to the host OS first using this command, and then the IP of my host OS, and as you can see it is successful. So that is how to set the networking or configuring the IP address on the router Debian. And the next one, I will configuring an IP address on the server. So how to do it? First I will set on the server 1 Debian, and then I will set this IP, which is 10.10.10.2. So in here I will open again the same file, nano and then slash etc network and then slash interfaces. And in here, because it is only using one adapter on the router, on the server Debian. Wait, I will open it. This server Debian, it is only using one adapter, so that means I think it is using the npost trick. Wait, I will close it all. The allow plug, I will delete it and I will change into auto. And for this one, the npost 3 init, it is static again. I will add the address. The address, it is this one. 10.10.10. It is for the router, the server 1 Debian. And then I will add the netmask because it is using /24. That means the netmask, it is this one. And don't forget to add the gateway. It is using like this. The gateway is this one. It is the gateway. It is the IP of the router Debian that connects to the internal network of adapter 3. And before, I was setting in the router Debian, I was setting the gateway, and you don't need to add the gateway on the npost 8 and also npost 9. You just need to add the IP and also the netmask. I will check the file again. So you can see in here, you don't need to type the gateway for the npost 8 and npost 9, which is the IP that connect to the client and also internal network. So you don't need to add the gateway. And this is the configuration that you need to set. There is only, you have to change this one into auto and this one from DHCP into static, and you need to add the address, netmask, and the gateway. Then I will Ctrl X and then Y, then enter, and I will restart the networking using systemctl restart.service and enter. And right now, if I check my IP address, it should I should be get an IP, but it still didn't get changed, and I think I will reboot my server. And wait a minute, guys. And after I reboot my server 1 Debian, the IP is now has been changed. As you can see in here, npost 3, the IP is 10.10.10.2. I will check to ping to the Ubuntu, to the router Debian, which is using this IP. Sorry guys, it's 1:30 AM, and I still finishing this homework. As you can see, it is connected. And the last one, which is I will set the IP on the server to Ubuntu. So to set it, I will nano and then /etc/netplan. Oh yeah, so for the Ubuntu, the location to the networking, it is on the netplan, but for the Debian, it is located still on the /etc, but the different it is for the Debian /etc/network and then /interface. But on the server 2 Ubuntu, it is on /etc and then /netplan. So that is the difference. And after /netplan, you can just type again until it shows a thing that called that have an extension .yaml. And then enter. And for the DHCP4, you can set it into no because we don't use DHCP. And you can type again to add the IP addresses. Then this one, I don't know what it's called, and then the IP, it is this one 3, and don't forget the prefix. Then you can close it again, and don't forget to add the gateway, and then the gateway, it is using this IP. Then Ctrl X to save it, and then Y, enter. And I will apply this configuration using netplan apply, and it should be work. And right now it has been applied. I will check in here, and as you can see in the npost 3, it has been changed into the inet in here has been changed into 10.10.10.3. As you can see in here, maybe and I will try to ping to the router Debian using this IP to the router Debian using this IP, and it should be work. And as you can see, it is working. And I will try to ping to the Debian server 1 using the IP of this one, which is the IP of Debian 2. And as you can see, it is still working, which is reply. So that is my presentation and practice. Sorry if there's any mistake or some misunderstanding. If you want to ask something, you can just type it on the comment and I will answer it. And don't forget to subscribe and like, okay guys. And sorry again if my speech is not that good because I'm still learning English. And see you next time guys. Bye bye.